Movement number 4. Dragon seeks path. Dragon whips his tail.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, huh?
Hey, this ain't no purse. I'm the big deals. Don't do that. $100 Patron in the bid at, you heard? Get your money up, not your funny up.
Bow.
I'm good, Senator.
Yeah, you good. Mumful podcast, Money Up, No Funny Up podcast. How dare you try to entertain the funny without the money podcast? It's lit.
You can't entertain without no change, little bet. Listen, little brother. Why do Louisiana niggas do this when they describe things? Little brother. Listen, little brother. Little big. Listen. Why they do this? Like they ain't really say
it makes you be more serious, I guess.
Cause Kevin Gates definitely listen, little brother. I don't know why.
NBA Youngboy be doing that too. NBA Youngboy be definitely whipping. Wow.
And they always be like touching themselves when they talk, and like. Anyway, go ahead.
It's lit, man. So that ain't
Will Smith, man. We talking about Big Willie style. What? I feel like we did this. I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, but we talking about Will, man. I'm interrupting you. Joyner Lucas, brings Will back into the lexicon of rap. That's why we throw him up there. Gotta give him a little props too.
Big fact.
Is Will Smith respected in hip hop?
Are you on your headphones before you start?
No.
Okay. All right. Keep going.
Is Will Smith respected? Is his place in hip hop respected? Do you think that he deserves more, or what? Or what? Do you think that his legacy is solidified? Do you think he gets enough credit, or do you think he doesn't? And why?
I personally feel like Will doesn't get enough credit. I feel like one is the length of time maybe that it's been since he's had like a hit. You know what I mean? So a lot of people might not necessarily be hip that are younger. Everybody knows who Will Smith is, but a lot of people might not know that Big Willie style existed. You know what I'm saying? So like I can't really fault the younger generation for that. But I kind of feel like he doesn't get the proper respect. And I feel like this song was dope. Because one, it wasn't like, okay, so he was
by the way, my bad. Another reason we're doing this video is because Will just dropped like a little, his own little video for the song. So
correct. So he was on Logic's album. Will Smith was on Logic's album, but when he was on Logic's album, I'm gonna be honest, it was garbage. It was yarbage.
That literally hurt. Like that literally like was, I think, played a role in hurting his legacy a little bit. And you might be like, that little thing. It's like y'all can't be trusting Logic when it comes to stuff like that, bro. Like you can't, because he's so corny that Will Smith is cool corny. He made cool corny but Logic has a way of stripping all of the coolness away and just leaving you with the corniest piece of it. Because like that, don't be afraid to be different. With no exaggeration, is probably one of the corniest songs I've ever heard in my life. And that's not hyperbole. That's literally, it sounds like too soft to be on Kids Bop. Like it sounds like Kids Bop would be like, ugh, that's a bit on the nose. That's a bit, don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Do your homework. Listen to your parents. Like,
listen to your parents. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that showing of Will was definitely not a good one. So like when I heard Will's remix of this song and he was snapping, like he was actually rapping. Like I'm not even trying to be funny. Yeah, he was getting his bars. Like I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. That song, his version was way better than Joyner's.
Facts.
Fight me. I don't care. Yeah. Like, he was barring. Like, Will Smith was actually barring. So, like, I felt like...
I feel like his hit harder because that kind of seemed like that should have been Will's song the whole time. Because when Joyner Lucas is doing it, he's paying homage to Will, which is cool. When Will is doing it, he's kind of solidifying his legacy and he's kind of telling his own story, which will always be more impactful.
Yeah.
That's why I felt like it sounded so much better because it sounded like that probably should have been Will's song to begin with, but it would have been pompous to make a song about himself.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would have been kind of weird. I think it was dope. I'm glad Will wasn't on it from the jump. Like, I'm glad that it was him seeing it and then him remixing it back kind of for Joyner's response. Like, I like that. I like that it was like him being like, yo, I appreciate it, bro. That's dope. You know, like, I like that he took it that way because I felt like he really had the opportunity to get in some shit, and I feel like it makes people, especially younger people, be forced to kind of realize. Because if you rock with Joyner and you know he made this song and then Will gets on a song and kills it, all the young people, you know, going to be hip to Will's rapping now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like there's a ton of opportunities to get hip to Will's rapping like that. And I feel like this was the perfect showcase of talent, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, it also, like I said, brought Will back and kind of into the lexicon with younger people. And it also, I think, made people think about his legacy more just because his verse was just him saying it. So it really helped in, like I said, major ways where if Will drops another song now, people are going to hear it different than they heard it after the Logic feature.
Correct. Agreed. 100%. I feel like with...
I feel like I'm Will.
I feel like I'm Will. I feel like I'm Will. I mean, you didn't watch the video yet, but, I mean, do you feel like... You think Will would drop something? Like a project?
Mm-mm.
You don't think he would?
Not a project. I think he'd drop, like, songs. I think he would drop like I don't know if I wanted him to drop a project.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I could do a whole. I mean, you know, a project could be an EP too, so it could be like 4 songs. But like,
even then, I kind of Once you're kind of biting off a lot. You know, you're getting back into the waters. You know, don't just go right into the deep end with a whole body of work. Just drop some loosies. You know what I mean? Because remember, there was a little second Will tried to come back. And then he hit us with the that. What he hit was a switch. There we go with that switch.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that wasn't it.
Yo, I forgot.
And that was around the same time as it's bro. I feel like that was like around that time, and I feel like that sounded like Will trying to be too much of the time.
Yeah.
And I feel like this song sounds like Will just being Will. Will's got to do songs like this. He can't go out and try to make a hit. He kind of just got to, since he has a good following, he's Will Smith, and he's got a good YouTube presence now. Yeah. I think he can just drop. If Will just remix some stuff, remix 3 songs.
Shit. Yeah, because I will tell you, that was a solid... Like, that was a solid song. Like, he definitely did his thing. I was like, yo.
It was a solid verse.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like, I think, like...
That's what I'm saying is, like, if Will just all of a sudden got on remixes, I think he'd do damage. And I think even as a YouTuber, I think, because he's smart, somebody should probably be telling him, like, yo, you might want to think about, you know, just remixing something. Not right now, not right away, but like keep doing that stuff because, boy, that went extra viral.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He dropped his video, and I mean, it had like 90,000 views public in the first hour. So I mean, you know, that's obviously got way more than that. So that's lit. I mean, I don't know. I think the reception overall on the song was very dope. I feel like it was just real executed well, and I feel like it's super lit that he gave Joyner kind of that look too. I feel like
I think it's dope Joyner gave Will a look too.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's unique. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like not something that I feel like that's like a very unique idea. Like, that's like on Joyner's part. Like, I would have not thought somebody would make like a Will Smith, you know, like tribute like that. Like, everybody rocks with Will Smith, but like, you know, a lot of us grew up with Will, so it's like Joyner being around our age and stuff like that too.
I mean, if you're a 90s baby, grew up with Will Smith.
100%. So
Even if you didn't see his movies, which I don't know how that would be possible if you grew up in the 90s, didn't see not one Will Smith movie, not one episode of Fresh Prince, not one award show he was at, not one that you tried is what I'm saying.
You definitely, yeah. Like if
you tried not to see Will Smith, you didn't hear nobody say Jiggy. Come on, dog.
Right. I mean, even early 2000s, if we're being honest, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're a 90s baby, which means you were born in the 90s, that means you were 10 in 2000s.
Right.
So, like, that was your childhood.
Yeah, 100%. Like, people, I don't know, man. Yeah, niggas know the vibes. Will definitely ill with. I definitely think he's an underrated person when it comes to music. I feel like he created a lot of, I can't say a lot, but he created trends, bro. Like, that's a fact. From Fresh Prince on, Will Smith is a trendsetter. It's a fact.
Hold on. Will Smith, in his head, was 100% creating.
Yeah.
Will Smith was one of his time's most fly people. People looked at him for fashion. Like, oh, he wearing those? Okay, we wearing that. When people talk about the 90s or do stereotypical 90s, they just dress up like the Fresh Prince.
Well, they compare it even to Fresh Prince. You know what I mean?
No, I'm saying, like, say there's a 90s party. There's 100% going to be someone dressed like the Fresh Prince there. Like, it's basically, he was, like, I feel like the antithesis of the 90s. If you want to embody it in one person, because music and movies, I don't think there's somebody you get who like entertainment in the 90s all vastly like Will Smith.
Like Will, yeah, that's a fact. I agree with that. I definitely agree. I don't know, man. Y'all let us know in the comment section what you feel about it, what you feel about the video, your thoughts. What you feel about the concept in general, just Will getting on Will. You think it was dope? Y'all think it was lit? Let us know in the comment section. You got anything else to say, bro?
No. I think Will should remix stuff. That's basically all he should drop. I don't think he's dropped body work. Just drop some remixes. I'll be cool with that.
I'm with that.
And then maybe after, if he really get to smoking things, then maybe drop a body of work. But I think it might be a little past for that.
Yeah, I agree. It would get a little daddish.
Yeah, it's a little past for that.
That's a fact. Tune in, man. Let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. All that mumful. Grr, bow.